Good morning, people. Well, wait about morning, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, I've had a pretty interesting day, I guess. I don't normally have interesting days, but today was a bit different, and it's actually sunny, look at that. This morning it was fucking freezing, like, I think it was like 5 degrees, and now it's like 23, so I don't fucking know, but yeah, today I went to fucking shut up. Today I went to Lancaster University, which is about an hour's drive away, I guess. And normally I wouldn't be excited for like university trips because they're normally a bit shit and repetitive. But it was for sociology now. I've never learned about sociology, I've never done anything sociology related, but what this guy was talking about when he was doing this sociology stuff was really interesting. I've always been told that like sociology is a bit of a gimmick, it's not like a real subject. So you always sort of just dismiss it, don't you? You never think like, oh, it might actually be something worthwhile. But according to this guy, it is something worthwhile, and he did the most amazing like lecture I've ever heard. He was talking for about 50 minutes, and it was all about how it was basically just an introduction to sociology, but the way he was speaking was like, he was so confident, and it was just like mesmerising, really. And what he was talking about as well. And there's another car. He was saying stuff like how, and this is what we'll learn if I took sociology, how everything we do, and everything that we do without thinking about it, all the little social interactions, are governed by a set of rules. They're unwritten rules. We don't know, we couldn't think of them, but we never do anything to break the rules, I guess. And if you did, the communication would break down very, very quickly. Now, I'm almost home, so I'm going to take a bit of a detour because I want to carry on talking. Well, it was just so interesting, like, the stuff he was saying, like, he gave an example of something that we do without sort of realising that we do it, without thinking about it. And it was, say you're in a supermarket, and you're looking at like a bottle of vodka or wine or whatever, and you decide you don't want it, so you go to put it back, but you drop it and it falls and smashes everywhere. Rather than actually like just trying to like clean it up or just walking off, what you instinctively do is you do what's called a spill cry, where you basically just go ah or shit or something that calls attention to your stupidity and inability to hold a bottle. And when you think about it, that's fucking stupid. Why would you want anybody to know that you're a dick? And basically it works out something how you tell people that you've made this error to show them that you don't normally make errors and that you're a competent human being. It's showing your incompetence to tell them that you're competent. It sounds fucking weird, but... And then he went on and said some other things about how, like, there's loads of little things that we do, like, if you're in conversation with somebody, and they're like, a phone conversation would be, like, perfect for this. It's like, if you're talking to somebody on the phone, and you always know when there's the little pauses, you always know what to do. You always know to say like, yeah, or or just something just to egg them on and just keep them going. Even if you're not that interested, if it's someone like one of your friends, you always be like, yeah, or just something just to tell them to keep going. And you don't even realise you're doing it. But these are just like the natural rules that we live by in like just social interaction. And I'm going to turn back around because there's people over there. And he said, just think about how, if you want to piss somebody off really easily, just don't follow the rules and break the rules. So if you're having a conversation with somebody like that, and they give you that little pause to say, yeah, or go on, or something like that, just don't say anything. And it is the funniest thing, because they'll either just keep talking or they'll be confused and they'll be like, "Are you there?" And you'll be like, "Yeah." And they'll just get really angry really quick. And another one of the things was, he mentioned that one of the great sociologists did a study where he sent his students to, he sent them home and said, basically just go home and pretend like you're a lodger living in the house, like you're paying to live there. So they went home and they were like, "Is it alright if I watch the TV tonight about 8 o'clock? Or they say, I'm planning to do my laundry at like 5 o'clock tomorrow evening, is that alright?" And because it's something that's not normal, and it's not within the rules that you suggest, it becomes strange really quickly. And people get really, really cross. Or if somebody says to you like, "I'm just going around the corner to the shop," and you say, "What corner?" "The one like on the corner of our street." "What shop?" And just pretend like you have no idea what they're talking about. It's hilarious because they get so angry so fast. And that is it's just a communication breakdown, and I've never even ventured into this before. And I'm kind of wishing I did now, because it's so interesting from what this guy was saying. I couldn't believe it. Anyway, that was pretty much the extent of my day. The rest of the day was pretty boring, other than this guy's lecture, but that itself was just pretty fucking hilarious. So yeah. And I'm home again, so have a good day, guys. Talk to you in a bit.